Yo, yo, yo. Y'all already know when you hear the voice that you have made the right choice. And even though you don't see the face, you're still in the right place. This is your boy Frank Diddy, man, host of the Texans on 3 podcast show. And y'all know it's about to go down today, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to get your popcorn ready, like Theo used to say, man. But y'all already know if I'm in the building, man. Let me make sure I got my effects right. Boom. Y'all know if I'm in the building, man, I got my guy in the building, man. That boy Patton, a.k.a. the streets, a.k.a. the future Texan scout, a.k.a.
Activated.
Definitely activated, man. You already know. Y'all know. And y'all already know, man. If we in the building, man, we got that boy Killer Cam most definitely in the building, man.
What's up, man? You know I'm always swarming.
Hey, and for real,
early morning rolling.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Still
Killer Cam, man. I'm talking about this real celebrity today. I mean, he's celebrity all the time, but today it's a little bit more extra. My boy had a nice little shout out on 610 radio. Shout out Figgy Fig, you know what I'm saying?
Figgy Fig.
Shout out to my boy Killer Cam, man. Y'all already know he's been putting in work in this name for a long time. So, man, I love it when my boy get his cards. But y'all know we got somebody else in the building, and you know who it is, man. I mean, it ain't hard to know that it's Dr. Larry Payton in the building.
The doctor.
Hey, for sure, man. Hey, it's about to go down. How you doing, Larry?
Oh, I'm good. I'm swarming, still swarming.
Hey, man.
In Houston with elbows and Cali they dating.
Hey, for real, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Appreciate everybody in the board, man. Y'all filling up already. Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, it's about to go down. This is gonna be a good one right here, man. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait till after 15 minutes pass by. I might start cussing before the 15-minute mark, man, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm man, the stuff that I'm gonna say on this show, man, y'all just bear with me, man. I'm real kind of, it might be blasphemous, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, my love for the Texans and all of that. But yeah, it's going down, man. So we got my boys in the building, man. I'll bring this music down a little bit, man, and we're gonna get this thing started, man. Texans versus the Rams, week 1. A situation that we all were anticipating. We could not wait for this game. A lot of us just knew what the outcome was going to be. I definitely felt like we was going to come out of there 1-0. Something that I learned, or not that I learned, that I relearned about this game. And I want to start off with this, man. I used to always say about like 2 years ago on how we were past the snake bitten team thing. I had honestly felt like, you know, when we got CJ in the draft and how good he was his first year, I was like, man, you know, we over the Deshaun situation. We actually over it. You know what I'm saying? And I was so happy about this, the direction of the team, you know, hiring of D'Amico and all of that. And it just seems like, man, no matter what we do, because y'all don't understand, man. I know we're going to have a lot of finger pointing and a lot of people saying this and saying that, but it's going to boil down at the end of the day to that fumble by Dore. And I'm not faulting Dore on that fumble at all. That's just Houston, Texas. Well, I almost cussed. That's just Houston, Texas football, man. It's for some reason, this dude, I know y'all seen the replay of that shit and probably was just confused as me as to how was he already down and tried to jump back up and got the ball punched out, bro. That's how we lose that game, man. Like it's that it seemed like we back to that Texans. And man, I'm not feeling good about that old line at all, man. Somebody take it, man. Somebody take it from me, man, before I go too far off. I think I want to wait till 15-minute mark so I can really talk how I want to talk. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling about that game overall?
Doctor.
Oh, I will go. Thanks again for y'all having me in on the show.
Always.
Texans 1, 2, 3, the realists out there. Appreciate y'all for
Mhm.
letting me have a little Texans therapy. I did not see everything that I wanted to see from the game, but the outcome was not surprising to me. I figured it'd be a close game, and I actually predicted, I believe, last week that we would win 20-19.
Mhm.
But I expected our offense to struggle with all of the newness to the offense. And when Christian Kirk was not playing, I expected some struggles to occur. But overall, I feel great about the defense, and offensively, we got work to do. Um, and I'll share other comments later because I know the host of this show have some strong feelings they want to get out there. So I'll step aside.
I mean, I know Patton is gonna, let out his rant a little bit later. Y'all stay tuned. We got y'all don't understand if y'all been on the show for a while. Y'all know how Patton rants can get. But real quick, man, I want to give a shout out to AD, man. Appreciate you tuning in to the show. Um did I know Cal was gonna give you a shout out and stuff, man, on the show and stuff like that. We hope you get well real soon, man. And recover. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's everything is all good. Sending prayers your way, my guy, for show. And shout out Mellow Mike, man, Dorsey, Brandon and Alan, man, they all in the building already. We got 19 people in here. But I do want to say this though before Patton, before you say something. This shit is fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But it is, man. It definitely is, bro.
I'm
Like
sorry.
Hey,
nephew. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, well, that's the funniest. Hey, I might have to get a clip of that. But hey, look, Killer Cam, man, we got you in the building real quick. I just wanna how you feel about that game overall, man? How are you feeling? Are you still swarming?
Yeah, I mean, after D'Amico, like Sarge asked the question. Shout out to Big Sarge. He had D'Amico gave him two questions, and he like, yeah, I know we always hear this one game, one game, one game, but I didn't see enough that I really liked out of the offense. And when I'm watching this offense put up lack of production, I'm watching the game and I'm thinking about Larry Payton, and I'm like, man, I got to listen to this dude off Tuesday. But it was unimaginative, man. It was a lot that left to be desired. But at the same time, we'll get off into it a little bit further. I'm not happy with nothing that I think the defense is pretty legit, but anytime your quarterback only can produce 9 points and 188 yards passing, you have issues. So I wasn't happy about it.
And that's why I'm scared at Killer, because it's like, how do we and somebody shout out the guy that is on the radio right now that's with Figgy Fig and Lopez. I keep forgetting his name, bro. But
Reggie Atatula. Yeah.
okay, attitude. Okay, he said something that was pretty dope today. And if it was meant for me to hear this today, because I didn't know a word that I can use to explain, how I was this off season. And he helped me understand that, that I had took a whole lot of hopium. You know what I'm saying? Not opium, but hopium.
OPM. Right.
I was on that hopium, bro. That I had so much hope for this team, man, and so much hope that I ignored a lot of things, right? I really ignored how this O line was being put together. I really, it's like now reality is set in, and it's like, damn, we really all kind of we kind of screwed at this point right now, because how does this get better? And the reason, and I know people going off on CJ, but I promise you, man, I want to see him behind a line that can at least give him 2 to 3 seconds to where we can really blame him, to where we can be like, you know what, the line is playing good, everybody doing their job, and it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's just that O line is in the way. It allows for me not to be able to put this on CJ, because the man running around, he having to run around too much, bro, and plays are breaking down soon as the ball is hiked. We lost our center. Like, it was crazy. That game was crazy. And for us to keep it as close as we did, I mean, I guess there's something good hope for the defense. But hell, Derek Stingley was getting beat. Man.
But you know what? Let me say this too, because
Stingley
I
got
think.
hurt on that
Oh yeah,
first drive, though.
I was about to point that out, man. And I was hard on Stingley, and I was like, bro, you know. But then I had to look at it, man. Did he have his full mobility after hurting his hip like that? You know, some people say, well, you're making an excuse, but I'm just saying it is what it is. It wasn't a good game overall. Like, I'm not coming here to make no excuses. Wasn't a good game overall, but we didn't do enough to win offensively. 14 points. Like, do y'all know last year I looked up something that we scored over 14 points 15 times last year?
Mm.
You know, so when you look at that in totality, anytime you hold a team to 14 points, you should win 85, 90% of the games.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
which
So
games did we not score 14? Baltimore and who else?
I have to pull it up, but
First of
it
all, we
was
ain't score shit in Baltimore.
Right.
I don't even count.
Baltimore.
I don't even count the safety.
right. I
Man.
mean, I had it pulled up yesterday, but it was like we scored 15 times, including the you know, even in some losses. But I'm saying is 14 points, your defense did what it was supposed to do. Offense did not do what it was supposed to do. And it's a lot of blame to go around.
Yeah. It's ridiculous though, bro, at this point. Like, even what Brandon's saying, like, and I won't say that the whole time that this organization has been in existence that the O line has been the problem, because there was a time when we had a pretty good O line. We were top 10. I think that's when we had Dwayne Brown and Myers and everybody else. But that is a problem with Casario, man. And I heard people say it so many times, and bro, I have no more excuses. I done heard people say this, and I used to always have something to say about it, but now I have no excuses, bro. This is atrocious right now. This is like, we may look up into a nice 5 in that O line by injury or something. Something might happen to where it might just configure to something to where we just like, oh, okay, we ain't even know. And God, I hope that it happens. But man, this here, bro, it's like I'm out of hopium, bro. I don't got no more. I done ran out of it, bro.
Went from hopium to opioids.
Yeah, man. That's hey, and that's a good one. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Because like I said, man, I'm pissed off today because bro, we talked a lot of. Hold up, we had 14 minutes. Okay, we almost there. But hey, what's up, Sarge? Hey, I, you know, we talked a lot of noise this off season, man. We talked a whole lot of what we thought that was gonna go on and this and that, how the O line was gonna be top 10 off top 15 at least. And man, the truth done set in, bro. Like it's like like reality is setting in, and it's like they showed us, the Rams showed us, man, like, hey, this line, we worried about Verse, man. Young was out there wilding out, bro. It was just it's only one good thing I'm gonna say about that game right now, and and this is what gets me mad. And I know, like I told y'all in the beginning, this is gonna sound blasphemous when it comes to the Texans, because y'all know how I love my team, and y'all know how much I love D'Amico. But there is a certain point, like, do y'all not? And everybody noticed this, right? When you watch a team for so long, right, and you watch the tendencies of the head coach. This is D'Amico's third year, and one thing that I noticed about D'Amico is he's very cautious. He doesn't like to really kind of make mistakes, and I understand that. But sometimes when you are like that, sometimes you have to take a gamble sometime. And I'm not saying like there was a point in the game where everybody was like, okay, it was a 4th and 1, and D'Amico should have went for it, right? If they wouldn't have got that 4th and 1, those are things that could, end up getting a head coach fired later on, because, it looks incompetent. It's like, why would you even do that in your own, not even in the other field? I mean, in your own zone of the field, meaning on the 20 or the 30 of your own end zone or whatever. My bad. I'm a little pissed off, y'all, but that, to me, I can understand that. But it's like, it's starting to seem like, bro, there's not a lot of good decisions being made out there, bro. Like, it's something ain't right. And I heard on the radio today where somebody was like, D'Amico, during the interview, he corrected some things that CJ had said, and maybe that was showing that they probably not on the same page. And I just don't know no more, y'all.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on, Pat, because I see you sucking all the oxygen out of the room, and I want to give you your chance, man. And this doesn't pertain to football, but I did look into I had to step away for a second, and I do see AD in the bull ring. Did y'all shout him out?
Oh yeah, we did. What's the
Okay.
name?
I didn't. I didn't. I just want to say I didn't personally, say anything because he didn't tell me I could. But when I seen him in a group chat earlier, and he's here, but yeah, I went to go see him this
I
morning,
didn't know
man,
if he
and
could say anything either, but I
yeah.
don't know.
Hey, I went up there, man. I think the dude's he was under anesthesia, and I think he stayed asleep because I told his wife and his mom I was there to beat him up, and he wouldn't wake up. But as soon as I left and got on 45, I got a text and telling me he was woke. So, but shout out to my boy, man, and hey, get well soon. And right now it's back to you, Nitty, and then hey, my boy got on his
Hey, it's on y'all actually, bro.
it's on map. Your boy got on his glasses today. Look at them
Oh no,
glasses. Yeah.
we know what's gonna happen when he go off. I'm trying to give him a little time because this gonna be, you know what I'm
You
saying?
said that D'Amico and CJ went on the same page, right?
It's seeming like that, like some of the
What
things
is
that
D'Amico?
CJ says.
He's the head coach, right?
Yeah.
He is the defense. He is a defensive head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying the man don't know offense. If we had an offensive head coach, I wouldn't say that my offensive head coach don't know defense. You can't be a coach in football and not know both sides of the ball. Okay? And you coach at the highest level. But let's just put D'Amico to the side. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to AD. Get well, brother. Hope you feel well. Hope you're feeling good now. I've been trying to sell my ticket to the game Monday night because I don't trust myself to go to that goddamn game and hop on that goddamn field. I don't trust myself. I talked to my therapist. You know what she told me? If you can't sell the ticket, I'll buy it from you. And she don't even watch football. But I know that's how much she care about me. Let me tell you people something. I don't understand how everybody's whining and bitching and complaining about the offensive line. I don't get it. Yeah, the offensive line, we came into the game with a guy that had some injury problems, so he didn't play. I was told this offseason that my quarterback will have full control of the offense. I always tell people that my ceiling for CJ is Brady because he's so cerebral. He throws a good ball. He does this. He does that. Boom, boom, boom. But let me tell you something. And before I even get to the whole what I want to get to, I'm gonna say this. You got people mad at the defense. These Nuke fans. They only gave up 14 points. You got people mad at the line and Nick Caley. I say that's just two of the same. But nobody is mad at motherfucking CJ. Is you right behind the line, they blocking good, and you running into the sacks. You're mobile. You're black. You can move. Matthew Stafford is a statue. When he's about to get hit, he is, oh God, no. He don't want to get hit. He went to the sideline, hit the Sherm stick, back feeling good. He out there kicking our ass. But I get motherfuckers in the holler about, well, the defense can't get there. Matthew Stafford is getting the ball out in 2.5 seconds. By the time Wood and Bull rush, by the time Daniil Hunter and goddamn James Harden pump fake spin move, the ball gone. The pressure's gonna get there if it get there. My quarterback that I held so high, the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy. I say the ceiling for him is Tom Brady because I believe that much in him. Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. You ain't gonna like it, and I don't care if you don't like it. If you don't like me, you can fight me. And they still good. If this boy don't pan out, you know what he gonna be? Another Ohio State quarterback.
Yep.
A lot of y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of y'all don't want to just believe. See, I remember when we had Deshaun Watson, and it was good. Then he got hurt. Then he came back. And as I'm watching him, I say, damn, he ain't the one. You know what they did to me? They crucified my ass. But guess what? I rose again. Now here I am. And I ain't saying CJ ain't the one. Because it ain't no quarterback coming out next year that's worth the damn for us to draft. It ain't no quarterback in the draft after that. For us to draft, that's worth the damn. We gonna pay this man.
Wow.
My hard spent blood earned money. I done bought season tickets. They had the nerve to go up $200. I already paid for the PSL of year one. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all got my money. I remember going to a liquor store trying to get a goddamn bottle of hen. Don't fuck the card. Did not. I said, hold on, because I'm a regular there. I said, hold on. I just got paid. This can't be. Log in my account. Houston, Texas. It should have said CJ Stroud. Because goddamn it, that's what the fuck happened on Sunday. Now listen. I love you. I want you to do great. You need to do great. You have to do great. Because if you don't do it, I don't know who else gonna do it. Because I ain't been scouting quarterbacks. I've been scouting linemen. Because I know at some point we're gonna need a goddamn left guard. At some point we're gonna need a right guard. And at some point we're gonna need a running back. I'm still high on Jake Andrews, but guess what? He just got hurt. So we need interior linemen. I know some people was mad at Big E because he couldn't handle this shit. But for the most part, he did good. He did better than what I expected him to do against that formidable defensive line that he went against. But for those that want to talk about the offensive line, it don't make no sense. And shout out to Miller Mike, because Miller Mike said this earlier. How the hell you lose one lineman and you got to reshuffle the whole line.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Would have told you, hey, listen, Juice Scruggs ain't him, but he's all right. You done had your rookie on the left side and on the right side. You got your best lineman should be in his natural position at motherfucking right tackle. Put Big E on left and leave him at left. LT was over there acting like the old LT. Harlem shaking every goddamn play, false starting. I was confused. I said, did Laramie come back? Is he out there again? If you would have had Juice at right guard, Titus at right tackle, his natural position, left Big E in the line how it was before injuries, we would have had some type of solid line to make some shit happen. Shout out to Nick Chubb. That brother was working.
That's the only bright spot to me, bro.
I'm not mad at Dare for fumbling. You know what? If CJ would have did what the hell he's supposed to do, that fumble wouldn't have meant nothing, because why? We'd have been up 24, 28 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
We could have went for a field goal. Made it even harder for them to even come to
and
us.
He threw two interceptions the same way. Like they were kind of weird. Well, one of them didn't count, but it's still like they were kind of some off the back, just throwing the ball up type of things and just expecting the wide receiver to go up. I don't blame Higgins for that interception.
Listen, I'm not mad at him.
That was just a bad pass. That was a bad pass.
You put your boy Higgins in a situation where he should have made the play. Higgins should have made the play. If that was 12 right there, 12 would have made the play. The name of the show was 12. It was 12 out there. I watched the game.
Because 12 wasn't out there. That's why I put that in the text. I was like, was 12 out there? Like, I didn't see it.
Don't let the score fool you. They broke in our house. And we was at their house. We went to their house and they broke in our house. We came home to nothing.
We made it to within field goal range twice, which is the red zone. I mean, pretty much the red zone.
We never got, bro. The only time we got to the red zone is when we fumbled. The MVP of the game was Kaimi Fairbairn. Shout out to him, bro. I love you, Kaimi. I'm gonna come by your house to see you for Christmas. Hey, I want some of that ham too. That shit was good last time. But besides the point, going into this game Monday night, bro, I'm gonna tell you now, we going down 0-2. I don't see us going, and we should come out there pissed off, mad, and punch Champa Bay in the mouth.
We should. And if we don't, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If we don't, man, this is, we got a problem. And this is coming from, I want y'all to know, we got 57 people in here right now. Appreciate y'all. We are avid Texans fans, man. We love the team, man. But this team sometime, man, will make you go look in the mirror, bro, and make you feel, I'm embarrassed, to be honest with you, for everything that I've said this offseason. For this to go like that, like I don't know. I don't watch every team in the league, but I can honestly say this. I've never seen that happen in a game before. I don't think I've ever seen a player go from left tackle to right tackle back to left tackle in a game. I don't remember it. But that's, y'all know, man. Y'all know in the back of my mind all the time, man. I try my best to not think that our organization or the city of Houston, when it comes to football, is kind of like, dare I say the word, y'all know what it is. It's, snake bitten. I don't really want to say it, but
no, we ain't snake bitten.
We have weird shit. We have weird shit happen to us, bro. That Dory fumble, bro, was some fucking weird. That shit was weird, bro. That shit was weird. The man actually went down, was on the ground, got up, on his way trying to get up into somebody's knees, as a matter of fact. It ain't like he was trying to get up and run a whole other direction. He was trying to get up and run into the linebacker knees who's standing right in front of him. And the dude just punches the ball like, that's crazy, bro. That does not happen unless, You just unlucky, bro. That was
Let me tell you
unlucky.
something.
That was a very unlucky play,
You
bro.
want to blame D'Amico? I'm gonna give you something to blame him for.
Get him, Patton.
Ray, air quotes, earned that rep. All right, he earned it, right?
Mm-hmm. Why was Nick Chubb?
I heard the commentator say, this is his second fumble in his whole career. Newsflash, motherfucker. He only had 137 carries going into the goddamn game. He been in the league. You know, I always joke and say he's our great value, Alvin Kamara. You throw the ball, it's third and long screen, he gonna get the first down. And he normally do. This time, he got ahead of himself. He thought he was somebody that he was not. He thought he was the actual version of the HEB or the top brand. He thought he was Kellogg's, but he
was Kraft cheese.
He was Parade. He was Parade.
Oh, Parade. Oh,
my God.
You can't handle the truth.
Hey,
hey,
man. Not Parade, dog. Not Parade.
Brother Patton, can I pick up right there? Because
please do. Somebody gotta bring some optimism to the show. Because boy, I promise, bro, I am pissed off. Sarge, man, you should have been on the panel, man.
You should have had Woody in that position. You drafted him. He was the best running back in the draft that catches the ball out the backfield. Why is he on the sideline looking like, that should be me? And why is Dory out there like, damn, it should be you? But guess what? Now, both you motherfuckers at home looking like, damn, what we gonna do? I tell you what we gonna do. Nick Casario, give me a goddamn job. Give me a year. Let me draft. Send me up north. I guarantee you.
It's a lie.
I guarantee you. We're gonna be all right.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I think Patton hit on a great point there. Dare is a wonderful special teamer. He is a good football player, a good teammate.
Is a Hall of Famer.
Deserve to be a team captain.
Dare should be with the goddamn Ross and CDL line.
He don't deserve to get no snaps at running back. This game is not at all his fault, but it is a matter of personnel. Why is he getting in the game? Why is Justin Watson getting in the game? You drafted these two rookie receivers to get run. We expect that the weapons that you acquire for CJ will get playing time.
Just waiting to get in.
He gonna be in there because now we gotta talk. Don't forget, we gonna get on this. My bad, Doc. But we definitely gonna get on the fact that stove a foot broke. So the GOAT is gonna be in the game. We just gotta wait now. But back
all due respect to
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm sorry, Doctor. But I can't go to the game this Monday. It's gonna be a fun. Section 101 gone.
Forgive me. Let me just say, the Texans did have a chance to win the game at the end, but they were not serious about winning the game. When Dare and Watson getting snaps in crunch time, when you should have your playmakers on the field, that's Chubb or Woody March, not Damon Pierce, who you wasted 10 or 11 snaps on. You need to have playmakers on the field. Stafford is a hell of a quarterback, but when he threw the ball to his players, they made plays. They are capable of making plays. They only threw it to one unnamed guy, and that was a receiver that nobody heard of, and he caught it. He made a spectacular play. Our guys did not make spectacular plays for CJ. Jaden Higgins almost made one, and it was looking really good until that DB made a play. But we need people to step up, and it's not going to be these guys that we know consistently who have been mediocre like Damon Pierce, Dare Ubaglale, Justin Watson. Um, we need the guys that we know can make plays to be in there making plays for CJ.
Man, I totally 100% agree with that, man. I totally agree with that. Killer.
And just to be on the record, one more thing before Cal go off. I've been on the record for the last 3 years, I know, pointing out that the running backs coach, Danny Barrett, who has a good reputation, but the guy's rotation of running backs is stale. He's been doing this since Bill O'Brien been around. He's been rotating backs on the third series of every single game for the Houston Texans that I can remember. You will see the RB number 2 in there for the third series. And it just needs to change. We need fresh blood, we need fresh ideas, we need fresh playmakers like Woody to be in there making more plays rather than Damian and Dare.
Exactly. That's too much leaning on the veterans. And I mean,
I don't
Pierce,
care.
y'all know that's my guy. But that, if just like you said, those plays that went to Pierce was wasted plays. Then not only that, they wasted 2 plays on Pierce, and I think both of them went for negative yards. If I'm not mistaken, I could be tripping, but I think both of them went for negative yards. And I'm like, what the hell? One of them was a pass I know that he tried to catch, but he didn't catch the pass. I'm tired of the DP experiment, man, because right now, and this is gonna be a good thing to lead in with Killer on. I want to ask y'all a question straight up. Straight up. After that week 1 game, and I want y'all to know that this is based under the fact that this was week 1. So don't think that we judge this from like week 8 or week 10 or whatever. I'm just saying from week 1 where because you can feel a certain type of way. There's no rule against saying that you can't have an opinion after week 1. After week 1, and I want all of y'all to take a turn with answering this question. I will answer it last. Do you still feel like this is a Super Bowl team? Because all of y'all said that this was a Super Bowl team in the offseason. Everybody said it. I said it. So do you still feel the same way?
Who first? Me?
Whoever want to go.
Go ahead, Pat.
that answered the question right there.
Silence is golden.
Is Super Bowl caliber. I wish I could trade this defense for 13 first-round picks, maybe 15 first-round picks. But if CJ keep doing what he's doing and not being the person I believe him to be, we finna waste another good defense. Another year wasting a good Super Bowl worthy defense. Mellow Mike, I got to smile because I'm that angry. I'm that angry. You don't understand. Like, I'm drinking lemonade. I'm so mad I can break this cup just by squeezing it, but I got to go to work tomorrow. I need to say it.
I'm here to play around with y'all. God damn it on that.
Hey,
That's how I feel. So as of right now, the 7:47 September the 9th, 2025, this team overall can't do it. Can't win with them.
Hey, that's it. That's it right there. That's that Coach Singletary right there, man. Hey, I said I was going to answer it last, but so we got Pat and answer. What do you think? What y'all think? I don't know who want to go first. Killer or Doc?
Me personally, I'm not a big proponent of listening to press conference, but D'Amico normally tells you how he feel, and normally when he says something, you see changes like immediately. I think it may have been Sarge I don't know if that was Sarge question or not, but the quote unquote, as D'Amico coined it as the phrase of the day, lollygagging. You know, we've been knowing who we was going to play the whole entire year, and your excuse is we didn't have a good week of practice. We were lollygagging. That to me, if we looking for CJ to be that leader, you recognize that after the game was over. What did you recognize the week leading up to practice? D'Amico said we all got to get better. Somebody asked a question about Nico Collins. He was like, we just got to get him the ball more. Like Nico is talking about the shortcomings of the offense in week one. Last year, we were screaming for D'Amico. I'm sorry, D'Amico to come out and say something about the ineptitude of Bobby Sloyd, and probably didn't start to hear like little things until like week 11, 12, or something like that. D'Amico is telling you right now, bro. We're not going to start off like this. So I'm gonna go back and answer the question. I think a lot of stuff is going to be corrected because one thing we do have to realize, we just played Sean McVay, and that defense only gave up 14 points. Now, do I think CJ gonna play the rest of the year and only be able to give us 9 points on the drive and have 188 yards? No, I don't think so because I've seen like I got to see more from Nick Caley. Now that goes to something that we saw. What we saw in preseason, we didn't see like during the game. Nick Caley got in the game like he was like one of the lowest. We had one of the lowest percentage rates as far as play action pass. And you probably ask, what does that mean? Well, if you watch the earlier game of Pittsburgh versus the Jets, they had old ass Aaron Rodgers at 40 years old still doing play action pass and making simple throws across the middle of the field and completing ball four touchdowns. Like you can't take things like that out of your offense. Nick
Big
Chubb
pressure.
got to have Nick Chubb got to have more than 13 touches. Like Nick,
The man was
if you are aware of Nick Chubb history and watched him, he is a guy that has to generate more touches. And we saw that when they went to him, it was like 10 yards, and they ran him again. And then all of a sudden, we take him out of the game. Like, this is the time that the play action pass is supposed to come in. But I think for some reason, and Larry just pointed it out on Barrett or Danny Barrett, you know, how he likes to rotate. Like to me, it seems like that offensive room has too many voices on personnel decisions. Like, there's no way. Like, y'all pointing something out to me, and I heard it yesterday, but y'all was saying that Dory was in the wide receiver position and Higgins was on the bench. Like, who brings in that damn personnel to say, yeah, I think I want to do that in clutch
trying to
situation.
win the game. Yeah, to try to win the game. Who
Hey,
you
it
trying to
got it,
fool? You fooling yourself. If you trying to fool
bro.
anybody, you fooling yourself.
So let me ask you something. If we see that, the hell you think D'Amico just sit out there and told? Like, I think D'Amico is telling them, y'all really wasted one of my games. Like, I'm 4-1 against Sean McVay. I was 4-1. I know how to prepare for the offense. I know how to prepare for them. We only gave up 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what y'all gives me on the offensive end. So he was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be some changes. It's gonna be some things like." And he said, "Number one thing I said it last week, said it last month, said it since I've been on the show, and now I know it's not a Bobby Sloyd problem. You got to get your ass up out of the huddle quick enough." D'Amico said, "You got to get out of the huddle so when you can see things, you can change things at the line of scrimmage, and we have enough time to run the ball." If y'all are avid listeners, y'all have known that I have said that for a long time. You have to go to the line of scrimmage with two design plays because if it's 2nd and 5, I can get you out of your substitution scheme because I'm doing hurry up offense, no huddle. Like, and when I'm getting a play from the sideline, like, oh, what play we want to run now? 2nd and 5. That means it's 50-50 run or pass. But if it's 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 11, this a high probability is going to be a pass play. So your offense is putting yourself in positions that you can't you can't take advantage of just certain um converting certain downs. So 19 for 27 is not a horrible, stat. The 188 is what stands out to me. And CJ made some passes, some throws, but he missed on some stuff that was just like routine backyard throws. So
Hmm.
that's why this is one of my first times that I ever been like, hey, it's not, we can't be a fan base and be scared to not want to criticize CJ saying, we just need you to be better.
Yeah.
Because one thing we can say is, and I'm gonna land this plane. One thing we can say is over the career of watching Baker Mayfield, he's gonna take those chances. And Baker Mayfield has no problem putting the team on his back. We just have to see CJ do it more often. And Nitty, one other thing, we was talking about game manager versus game changer, right?
Yeah.
We needed CJ to manage the game better than he did in that whole first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Like he didn't manage the game, and then when it was time to be the game changer, he didn't make a lot of game. He didn't make it to me. He didn't make game changing throws. To it's like, oh, okay, that's vintage CJ. So he
Yeah.
was he was neither. So I'm
If
not
we
ready to jump off my prediction of if we're gonna be super. I'm still gonna stand on it, but I just got to see more from CJ and Kaylee.
and probably what happened with Kaylee is, and it's making more sense now. Sometimes you can be too smart for your own good, right? And I hope he
Bam.
learns something from this game. I hope he doesn't use Nico as a decoy again. Like, this man need to be the forefront of the offense. You don't need to be like, hey, I know they're gonna probably be looking at Nico, so let me try this. That's you outsmarting yourself. You go in, look at, okay, everybody knew that Puka Nakua was gonna make plays in the game. Why wasn't our defense dedicated to stopping him? And I'm just telling you, bro, it's a whole lot of this stuff don't make sense. But Doc, it's on you though. Do you still feel like the Texans are a Super Bowl caliber team right now?
Yes,
And
we're still a Super Bowl contender. Nothing has changed for me. Um, as I said in the beginning of the show, I expected the offense to start slow. I would expect a lot of adjustment, but it does speak to not only personnel but scheme. I think that his scheme was not poor this week, but it was not exceptional. I did not see a lot of people wide open like we saw for the Rams. And I pointed out a few times that the encouragement I had about the preseason for Kaylee is that I saw more McVay schemes and less McDaniel's Patriot schemes. And the scheme wasn't what caused us to lose the game. What caused us to lose the game is that the offense was not good at anything. There was not one person that we can point to offensively and say they had a good game. Nick Chubb did okay. CJ was more like a C. Nico was absent. The young receivers didn't do much. The O line was a C. The rookie played well, but had to move around. He got schooled a couple times by Byron Young. Did really good on his matchups with Verse, though. Andrews and Titus and Tomlinson was in a rotation of getting whooped by Puna Ford and Fisk. They were having they way inside. Tomlinson got stood up one time. Cal called out in the Texans uh, H-Town rundown on all 22. Just stood him straight up. Just played like a young player and not the veteran that he is. Let the man get under his pads and just push him back. So offensively, we can do nothing but go up from where we are right now. Um, I I do want drastic changes offensively. I want to see more four wide concept. I want to see less Watson in. We're not going to have any choice about two tight end sets because we lost a tight end. But I want to see the offense get more up tempo. We said quick passing, but they're not playing with tempo. So,
Is it?
and the
Yep.
defense is a championship defense. They had some breakdowns. Kamari and a few others had some plays that they want to have back, but nothing that really cost us the game. It was more about um, McVay just won the game. When the game was on the line, he had a play that he'd been setting up all year. People want to talk about the Shanahans and how McVay is different, but all of his damn run schemes just look like a pass. And so that fooled the Texans time and time again, especially the game sealing play when Puka came at Petrie like he was about to block him and gave him a shake move and he was wide open in the flat.
Yeah, that's Petrie fault.
They ran that play 7 or 8 times during the game. And that's one of the geniuses of McVay is that if he have a play that work, he gonna run it again. We
Right.
have coaches that are so smart that they don't know how to run a successful play until the other team stop it. So
Exactly.
I'm still encouraged about our team. We're not a perfect team, but D'Amico has every opportunity. He talks about ops all the time. He has every opportunity to go into Nick Caley's office very early in his tenure and say this shit is unacceptable. My
Right.
last OC was doing this cute stuff and didn't get us anywhere. So I need you to change your game plan and let's get aggressive.
Hey, can
But
I say something real quick, man?
Yeah.
CJ had a horrible game. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I feel how I feel, and I'm gonna stand on that. Last night, Monday night game, there was a quarterback out there that started out bad, threw a pick six, looked like he was out of the game, but his coach lifted him up, and by his coach lifting him up, he lifted the team up. Okay. Us boys, we don't back down. Okay. Us boys, let me put this right here. We don't play. You understand me? Go Blue is some of the toughest sons of bitches. We passed the point, I can cuss now, so I'm going to cuss. Saying that to say this. I seen on the timeline last night, everybody, oh man, McCarthy's trash, oh he's this, oh he's that. That man is a gamer. He ain't cerebral. He don't have a Brady ceiling, though he comes from a school that Brady played for. But you got the guy, the golden boy, and he got to earn his name back with me. Loosefoot got to earn his name back with me. His name is Loosefoot now. All this goddamn Cali and I don't want to see that shit.
I don't want to see no more hats from another city.
I don't want to see none of that shit.
You gotta be conscious of all that shit.
Don't throw a first down and do this. No, motherfucker. Go call the play and go throw another first down. Go do another first down. Go score 13 touchdowns in a row. And then you can have your name back, okay? I'm not going for this shit. I'm not.
No, I'm not going for
I'm
it.
not.
Either, no,
I'm not. Okay?
We're not doing it.
I've been a goddamn fan since day one with this damn team, okay? I remember going to work when we got clowned, before we got clowned, after we got clowned, 2-14. I remember we started off the season 2-0, Monday night, cushion, pick six against the Chargers. And guess what? Lost every game after that. I remember when we had goddamn Shaw and he don't break the foot, we win the Super Bowl. I remember when we had Shaw, this is going to be the year, he back. And he had a complete fucking meltdown. Okay? I done been through some shit. And I ain't going through it again. All right? Get your shit together.
I want to say this.
Me,
in agreement to what Patton's saying.
Nick, send me up north. I got us.
I agree.
Pay me. I'll go
I totally 100% agree.
Cigarettes, I got us.
with this same thing that you saying, man. CJ, this is year 3. We saw what you did in year 1. You had the city on fire. We thought we were Super Bowl bound last year, and the bottom fell out. And I think we started out the season. Did we start out 0-2 last year too? Right?
No,
No,
that
we
was his
beat
rookie year.
Oh, it was his rookie year. How did we
Rookie year,
start
we
out
started
last year?
0-2.
Oh, 1-1, right? Because we lost the next week,
No,
did we?
2-0.
Oh,
First
we were
game.
2-0.
Remember, they
We
fooled
might
us.
start out 0-2 this year, but
They
I
fooled us
just
with
want
that Indy game, their run game in Indy. And then that
Oh
Monday
yeah,
night game, I was there.
that shit, nigga. Kenyon
Valley
Green
won that
looked
shit
good in that game.
19-13.
Kenyon Green looked good in that Indianapolis game week 1 last
Listen.
year. We was all saying that
Listen,
dude found his
all
groove.
4 of us right now, how we feeling right now, can go out there and block the shit out of the goddamn coach. Okay?
Yeah, hey, put me out there, and I'm
Like,
200 pounds.
We don't
I'm
even feel
200
fine.
pounds.
Us 4 against they 4, we're gonna get some shit done. Okay?
Okay, hold on. Let me answer this right quick, though, Pat. Are we a Super Bowl team? I'm gonna say, as far as the defense goes,
that's it.
yes. But when it comes to the offense,
Johnson, Super Bowl punter.
it takes miracles, and I believe in miracles. Let's say this first and foremost. I believe in miracles, but what I do not believe in is that a miracle can happen all the time out of nowhere. That's just not how it works. And right now, these guys are not solid as an offense. Nick Caley has a lot to prove this come Monday. If he can't get this offense to moving, like we don't get paid millions of dollars, and we sit here and we can see how this offense can work. I mean, when you have a bad offensive line, you call plays that happen fast. You don't call plays the way like they try to say this what Bobby Sloyd was doing. Like no matter what was going on the O line, he was gonna call a play that had to develop downfield that was getting CJ into the problems that he had last year. Where this year we hear that CJ's supposed to be able to call blitzes. Somebody said on the radio yesterday that play that CJ did, it was something about a blitz where the somebody ended up coming free. And CJ, what they said is sometimes when somebody is coming free, that the quarterback, the quarterback is supposed to at least see that person is coming free and try to hot route, try to make a hot route.
No, it happened twice. He got sacked on that play. That's the only sack I say he ran it. That was. It's still his fault because he took the sack.
It was number 2 blitzing off the edge. McCullum.
That's the sack Dare missed. Well, Dare was supposed to take that sack on the outside, but he went on the inside. And then
no, it was CJ's fault. It was CJ's fault. Dare went inside.
I tried to give him some rope, but he hung himself again.
No, it's that nigga CJ fault, man. It's something that Anthony Richardson did that made people say like, "Oh hell no, this dude don't need to be a starter." And CJ did the same thing. I want to say this too. I want to say this too.
Let me interject there, Frank. That was not the case. CJ did miss changing the protection or his assignment with the blitzer. Yes, he took a sack. But that was not an Anthony Richardson type play. Anthony Richardson slid the protection away from where the blitzer was coming to have one-on-one with the blitzer, and he let the blitzer get all the way to him and break his finger. So
I get what you're saying. So basically, you're saying that CJ called the right protection, but the protection didn't protect. Okay.
The protection was right. CJ just didn't get rid of the ball similarly that Richardson did, but Richardson took the hit right in his face and got his hand broken. CJ held on to the ball and did not deliver because there was nobody open and he did not throw it away. There's a difference in my opinion because he saw it he did not get rid of the ball, which everybody is calling for him to do.
I got a
But
question.
because his
Hold on right
offense
quick.
is so anemic, he is holding on to the ball a la Deshaun Watson, trying to wait for his receivers to get open. Our
Wake up.
issue is our receivers cannot get open and are not being schemed open.
Wake up.
True.
Hold on. Set that alarm again. Wake up. We got to wake up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, listen to me. In that game, do y'all not understand that those 9 points that we scored was scored in the first half? We didn't even score in the second half of that game, bro. The
That's
second
what
half,
we've been
bro,
doing
for
for
a
3
whole
years.
half of football, we didn't score again. And see, that's what I'm saying. I can't say this is a Super Bowl team, bro, when you get like what? We didn't get in the touch. I mean, and I feel sorry for everybody who had a parlay with CJ at least throwing 2 touchdowns, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna say, man didn't throw not 1 touchdown week 1, man, after all of this, after all of what was being said through the offseason, how these dudes said they was ready, how they didn't let this man play. I read somewhere where somebody was like, man, CJ should at least played a half this preseason to get all of this bullshit out of the way, because this and I think Lopez said, I don't, if I'm wrong, I apologize, but was like kind of like look at this like an extended preseason. Like, this is just the offense just getting, their feet wet and learning how things are gonna work. I'm like, hell no, man, this is week 1. This is week 1, and those guys should have came in more prepared than how they was. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of open. I want y'all to tap your veins. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of hopium right quick, just a little bit. Maybe what CJ said, being the captain in that conference today, about those guys didn't have a good week of practice. The whole team heard that. It's gonna make waves and ripples through the whole team. And if CJ is gonna have to be on note when he comes to practice this week. Y'all do know that, right? He gonna have to be on note, because now all the eyes is on you. Like, bro, oh, you trying to say we ain't practicing good? Look at you. I think hopefully this, gives him a little razor focus, so we can go into Monday night and we can really look like a team. Because I'm prepared. I'm prepared to eat pie. I'm telling y'all right now, I got my bib on right now. I'm ready to eat all kind of pie right now when they win Monday, and do it in a championship fashion. I will come back and I will say, you know what? Hey, maybe we was wrong about week 1. But according to right now, where I sit right now, I don't know. You don't normally see teams with problems like this just get it together all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? This is starting to look like an 8-8 team, and hey, dare I say it, but I said it. It looks like this is kind of looking like, hey, we get this together for next year or something like that. Because I don't get it. And look, y'all, this is the first time offensive coordinator. We have a lot of confidence in dude because we fans of the team. But y'all, let's be for real. He still got to prove himself. We still have
And
to
that's
see certain things from him, y'all. We can have all the hope we want in the world, but we still have to watch this man perform, and it is not guaranteed that he is a success. We hoping that he is, and we're gonna be judging him seriously. But man, right
and that's
now,
what I wanted the group, especially you, Nitty, to speak to is what did you see in the off season about this offense that you were expecting to see Sunday but did not see?
to be honest with you, you're right. That's a good question, Doc. What I expected to see was a better run game. That was the number one thing. If I could say number one on the list, I wanted to see CJ with a better run game, which would have made, the play action better and all of that. We just didn't see that happening a lot. And that's crazy because Nick Chubb was actually having some nice runs where they could have played off of that, but they didn't. So That's what I was expecting. I'm laying right there.
Running game.
And is it
Yeah.
Mixon not being there? Is that the thing? I don't know. I don't know if Mixon would have been there, would it have been different? What? I don't know.
Run game. What about the rest of you guys? What did y'all expect to see that you didn't see from the offense?
You want me to be positive? They want me to be positive. Okay. Hmm.
No, you don't have to be positive. I'm just
I'm gonna
trying.
be,
I'm
I'm gonna be
curious
honest.
because
I'm gonna be positive.
um
I'm gonna be positive. I promise. Scouts honor. The running game was, in my opinion, you know, I know what I'm looking at. The running game was there. Um, the play calling, I can tell this guy is, as I think one of you guys said, Lopez alluded to. This is the extra preseason game. If you look around the league wide, week one, not many teams play good defense. You only had a few games that were high scoring from teams that don't normally high score. Um, I was surprised, and I was surprised and very pleasant to see that Dalton Schultz was involved early in the game. He didn't really drop the ball. He had some. How can I say? He had one bad play from what I can remember.
when
But
he
I was very
leaped over a
pleased.
man instead of just keep running.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that jumping shit. Like I mean, it works from time to time, but not, that Dalton has to realize you're not the GOAT. The GOAT can make that play. But that's my bias. Nick Chubb was really the bright star for me. Um, if Mixon comes back this season, that tandem together, we ain't got to see Pierce or Spaghetti guy in the back. That two-headed tandem, because Mixon can run behind a bad offensive line. He's ran behind a bad offensive line his whole career. He's just that good. Nick Chubb, guys, if they would have kept running the ball, because I believe Chubb only had 12 or 13 carries, like 4.6, 4.8 per carry. If you keep carrying the ball or keep giving Nick Chubb the ball, he's a guy that gets stronger as the game goes on. I feel like Kaylee didn't understand that, and maybe they were trying to put too much on Nick Chubb's plate this early on because you know you're going to need him for the duration of the season. For what it's worth, the guy who got hurt, Andrews, the center with a high ankle sprain, him and Cade, which he also broke his foot. Those two guys, because I watched the offensive line and tight ends a lot before I watched CJ and the receivers. Like those guys are hitch and catch to me. But Stover and Andrews, before the injuries, they played well in my eyes. Overall, I just feel like there was not enough execution. The Rams defense, for what it's worth, it's good, but it is not better than our defense. If you're having to go against our defense every day and you sometimes score, sometimes you don't, that either tells me the defense is letting you score or maybe you're getting better. And now I'm leaning towards they're letting y'all score to get y'all confidence up because ain't no way in the hell you go out there and stank it up like that. Only three
You don't
teams.
think the Rams gave other teams the blueprint on how to beat our defense all year?
No. Listen, and I'm not. This is me
Everybody
not.
ain't got Puka Nakua.
I mean, true enough, but listen, I'm not. I don't say this from a biased place. I say this from a football watcher. Okay, let me take my Texan hat off. The Texans defense is phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
Devontae was burning their ass, though. I'm just saying.
Devontae is going to do what Devontae does. Stingley played with an injury throughout the rest of the game when he came back, but Stingley took care of business. Puka cooked. Petrie? He got lasted a couple of times, but we know lasted not
everybody.
Yeah, and
he took everybody,
he got knocked out the game and came back.
Out there, bro.
Like I never root for a guy to get hurt. I'm like, he's out. Lord, let him stay out because shit, he's kicking our ass. You
And
know what
he
I'm
a
saying?
tough MFer too
Yeah, one
because
of the toughest
they
ones.
were the Texans were bringing the heat. Well, they were hitting to start the game,
Yeah,
and
really
he
on the cool. I thought they let. I thought they let. I thought they put him out the game. I thought he had a concussion actually when they hit him.
yeah, they did take him out 2 times to check him. They called
They
down from the
he knocked him out. They actually knocked him
replay
out.
book. Yeah,
You
replay
could
booth
tell he
came
was
called
knocked out for a little second. That the ground might have woke him up, but when they hit him, you ain't lying. They was Shire and them. They was doing what they needed to do, but I don't know how sometimes um my guy Toa Toho was matched up with Devontae. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, Petrie.
Like that
Why
these are
wasn't
things
Harris in
that
the
shouldn't
game?
happen.
Harris got a tackle.
Harris
I don't
came in
know
at
how he got a
the end.
tackle.
He came in the second half. I seen him in the second half. I don't remember seeing him in the first half, but I know that
I looked at the
D'Amico was
stat
doing
sheet. He
what
got
we
a tackle.
said. He was running with
Mm.
3 linebackers out there in some of the setups. We were in base setups sometime. And I don't know if that should have ever been when you got Puka and Adams on the field, bro. Like it's D'Amico called a good game. I can't lie because they only scored 14 points. But when we needed it, man, those guys like damn, they got that fumble, man, with Shire on that tight end, man. That was supposed to be us marching down there to win. That's why I say, bro, that that fumble by Dore was wicked, bro. That was something that was not supposed to happen, man. He actually was
Yeah.
down. He should have just stayed down. You caught the ball, you went down, you trying to get back up into somebody's legs and you get the ball punched out. It's like, what? Like that's that Houston Texans football that we trying to get away from. That's what we said we had got away from, just the old wicked ways that the Texans can lose sometimes. That felt like an old Texans loss. That felt like, to be honest, I grew up around a lot of people who are Dallas Cowboys fans and they just hate the Texans, even though they've been living in Houston their whole life. They hate the Texans. And if you ask them why, they always say, man, because for some reason, man, them boys gonna lose all the time. And I can just imagine that on that last drive, them marching down the field, that I can hear them saying right now that, hey, watch, something finna happen. Something's gonna happen that's finna lose them this game. And it happens, I gotta turn my phone off because I know they're gonna start texting me and they finna start calling me and they finna start saying, hey, I told you, man, the boys, this just what's gonna happen. And it's just felt like an old Texans loss. I think that's what make this one hurt more, is that it just felt like one of those old school Texans losses, I'm sorry, where you know they finna go down the field, and we had turned to a point now where we were a fan base like, man, we believe they finna go down and score. The drive was going good. You can see the energy, and that fumble happened, bro. And then that catch with Puka Nacua, man, that just took the win out right there, bro. But I'm gonna say this,
Well, for
and
me,
I'm gonna
I'm not
land.
discouraged at all because the Texans offense did not do anything impressive to win the game. That last drive was fortuitous because Aziz caused the fumble. But at the end of the day, we lost the turnover battle 2-1. And
But one possession.
you think about how precious this really was, just a defensive game. And Kaylee was brought in to make adjustments and be this uh, game plan, different type of offense that's going to make adjustments based on player personnel, scheme. Why didn't we see him attack the weak secondary of the Rams? We Dudes
It's
in the
just
Texas community came and named their cornerbacks because they're just guys, but
we
we
only got
never
one
attacked
thing I
them.
like.
We did
That's
not
kick.
pressure them. They got
Kitchens. He didn't even
Witherspoon,
start.
they got Williams, they got Durant. These guys are they're average players, and we did not put any pressure on them. They just sat back
Mm-hmm.
and let their D line do the work. We did
They
not
was
put any.
pass interference and holding. We should have just threw the ball down the field and just let them get a penalty or something.
We giving
That's how
downs
bad they
away
defense
with
backs are.
sweeps to Damian Pierce to run into the tackle's back, and we just our offense was not offensive. We were just running plays to try for first downs instead of attacking the field trying to get touchdowns.
Good point.
And so
Good point.
before we leave tonight, I just want to talk about a controversial play, and we talked about it for about 10 minutes on AD's All 22. And it was a play when we were in um, it might even been um, the blitz. We were in the red zone. The the Cal, you may remember the Rams loaded the box, 8 men on the line of scrimmage. Some people were saying CJ should have called a timeout. Some people said he should have checked the routes. When Nico was at the top of the screen, one on one with a corner with the safety in center field, what play you gonna run? I have heard nobody except for me yelling, "Fade that boy up to the corner! Fade Nico! You got
Mm-hmm.
6'4" on 6'2" corner. Fade him up! Jump ball! Fade him up!"
Mm-hmm. That's what you should do. That's exactly what you should do. So if you know they're sitting right here, and we know that, I can totally agree. I didn't see the all 22, but I'm pretty sure if I seen that, I would be like, why didn't they do that?
Well, I'm not a football savant, but that's what I would
But that's
do.
what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't see
That's what
anybody
we,
else calling for that, and we ran some bullshit out of that play, and they
man,
brought the house on all that blitz.
I think, like I said, bro, they were using Nico as a decoy most of that game. Then at 80% of that game, they were using Nico as a decoy. They was trying to make them think, they was like, yeah, they probably think we're gonna go to Nico. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like it's weird when we see things happen like this. I don't want to use the V word, but
Well, they go back
I'm
to a
just
rookie OC. Bobby Sloyd was like this in his first game against Baltimore. We didn't score a touchdown, and he didn't get it together till like week 4 or 5 when we played Pittsburgh. That's when he came into his own. He had schemed up an aggressive game plan and start attacking. So I don't think we have that kind of leash for Nick Caley. We need to see something Monday night.
but this is okay, this is a question then I want to ask. You can't figure this out during the game? Like you get what I'm saying? Like this shouldn't have to go from game to game. This should be something that right here in this game, I realize that hey, I haven't been being aggressive. We losing. Maybe I need to be aggressive. Like you figure that out during the game. See, that's and forgive what my language, but that's that bullshit. That doesn't make sense when we have to wait and then listen to the politics of in the media of people saying, yeah, we got to get better. Yeah, no, you should be better. You should, because you already know you have to be better. You woke up 7 months ago knowing that you needed to be better. So there are things that the Texans should have been prepared for, right? The Texans should have had 2 game plans. A game plan that they came out with, number one, but then something to go to if you know how out, because as fans, right, we seen that okay, the O line is playing a certain way, kind of familiar, kind of looking kind of like last year a little bit. Why come the short passing game didn't start? Like how come that? I don't get it. You threw one wide receiver screen to Nico that actually went for about like 9 yards, and I don't know how many times they did it after that. It's like I said, I think he outsmarted himself, man, and he gotta get out of that, man. When I used to play Madden, I used to do that. Like you used to think that somebody just knew what you was running, and so you pick and run something else except what you know that's gonna work. And like you said about McVay earlier, a good coach is not afraid to do that. Like if that worked and you couldn't stop it, guess what? I'm gonna put that in my pocket and use that as a money play. That's what you call a money play. Like what are the Texans' money plays? Right now, it's a deep. The deep end to Nico. That's actually the money play for the Houston Texans right there. Right now, with the way that we are set up right now, when Nico runs down and runs by 30, 40 yards down the field and cuts to the middle of the field, that's the play. That's the money play right there.
Right.
How many times
In
did you
breaking
see
route. We didn't
how
see
many
that
times did
for
you
one
see that?
time. Once.
That shit's ridiculous, man. I'm telling y'all. We'll see Monday. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Killer, I want you to end this for us. If Patton, if you don't got nothing else that you want to run, we appreciate
I'm ranting out. I gotta go to work.
we appreciate, man, the 115 people that's in here right now. Want to give a shout out to T Jones in the building. Most definitely, we appreciate you for checking out the show as always, representing that South Side. I mean, right now, I know me and Patton has been going off. Killer, you've been chilling. I think I know where you at with this, and you really kind of like who would I say, like Yoda in a sense, right? I know that you can kind of like chill out and not really panic as much as we are right now, because I'm in panic mode even on week one. I ain't lying. I'm,
Hey,
I'm,
when I used to call 790, Stan Norfleet used to call me the voice of reason.
Mhm.
Stan used to be freaking out, and I had to call him in and be like, "Hey, bro, calm down, bro." And that was my tag name. Like Indy gave me Killer, and Stan gave me the voice of reason. But let me. I'm a quick reaction for everybody who thinks that uh we didn't get enough reps in the preseason with the quarterbacks and all of that other stuff. I think Nitty, when we brought this up, remember we was talking about Joe Burrow and how much he was playing in the preseason and playing into the third quarter and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
Man, Joe Burrow was 14 for 23, 113 yards.
Yeah,
So Chase had two catches.
Miles
Like,
Garrett.
yeah, I understand that. D'Amico Ryans. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is
Jim
when you
Sports.
go when you go and look at, I mean, the details, like I watched the game, I'm gonna go back and watch it probably two more times. The details is right there in front of our face if we want to pay attention to it. The details is CJ was 19 for 27, 188 yards. Matt Stafford was 21 for 29, 245 yards. Y'all want to know what the difference is? Is one guy has been calling plays. I know Patton is good on this, Larry is too. How long McVay been calling plays? He been head. How long he been head coach and calling plays?
He's been a head coach since 2017. He probably called plays 2 years in Washington before that.
So
So
10 years of play calling, and then you
that's
have
11 years.
11, 11 years. That's my North Forest education kicking in. Shut up, AD. You better not say nothing. And also Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford been in the league for what, 15 plus years. So this is what I'm looking at. When we look at
broke back
the
and
the inexperience of Kaylee and McVay, we're looking at Nick Chubb with 13 carries. We ain't gonna even count CJ5 because those wasn't designed runs. You got Dory with 2, Damon with 3, and you got Woody Marks with 3. You didn't run a ball enough to the guy. You have to have that one guy that you can depend on. That's number one. Number two is you have to do what Sean McVay did. Sean McVay, Puka Nakua was targeted 13 times, 10 catches for 130 yards.
Mm, mm.
Everybody knew where the ball was going. And if it wasn't going to him, it was going to Devontae Adams, which I think Devontae Adams, all four of his catches were first downs.
Hmm.
You know, so he leaned on those two guys. Guess what the rest of these guys got? Just one reception and maybe one or two targets. So when I look at the totality of it is Nick Caley did not get his thoroughbred horses involved. Well, it said, okay, Nico Collins and Nick Chubb, these are the guys that we're going to lean on because 188 total yards versus 245 is not a huge difference and two more completions. The only difference is Sean McVay, his offensive play calling was more play action to hold the safe. That's why you didn't hear CJ name or you didn't hear Kalen Bullock name because the experience of Matt Stafford being able to hold the safeties in place to make these simple slant routes complete with Puka Nakua. So it's an inexperienced thing. So going into Monday's game, how do I feel about it? I feel like D'Amico is first of all he gonna have to have a talk with CJ, which that talk should have happened a long time ago. But I think you're gonna come out with some sense of urgency, and I think that there's no way in the hell that Nico Collins have 5 targets. If Nico have less than 12 targets, I'd be surprised. And that's only 3 targets. And if Nick Chubb is healthy, Nick is going to have at least 20 plus carries. And then you just let everything else figure it out.
And I think Tampa Bay is gonna really come to play too. I mean, that game that we beat them, the NFL, I think that thing has like a few million views. Like that game was crazy. How we came back on them and won that game the last time. So on a Monday night, yeah, that's gonna be a pretty good game.
You know, Tampa Bay front four is not even close to what the Rams are.
Yep, you're
But
right.
they do have but I said their front four. They got one guy. Yeah, they got that guy. And I'm just saying their whole entire front four. Because at the end of the day, you know, CJ Stroud and Matt Stafford had pretty much the same kind of percentage of pressures.
and the
You know,
same
so
passing percentage. But
yeah,
Vita,
so it was
Tampa did pick up Hassan Reddick as well, so he's back there. He didn't play very much against the Falcons, but he is on their team.
okay.
Got to watch out for him, especially against rookies.
Yep,
So
yep.
I mean, I don't look past Baker Mayfield because ever since he left Cleveland and he got his extension and found a home in Tampa Bay, Baker been a pretty decent quarterback. But
Man,
from what I understand is he had 3 touchdowns, but I think he had was it 2 interceptions, but it was 2 other dropped interceptions that was possibly pick six, and he was playing against Atlanta. Atlanta don't have a good
Baker's
defense.
a slinger, bro. He gonna throw that ball.
yep, that's
And
one
this
thing that
was a
they better
good
be ready
He
for.
didn't have no interceptions. He had 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
this was a good
Okay, so
reality check for the team and for the fan base. We have people that were unrealistic about what we got as a team. Um, we got some players. We got a good roster, a well-established roster, but we got some holes. Don't forget we're playing our backup running back. We're down to one tight end. We're playing a rookie left tackle. I
mhm.
mean, that's not how you would draw it up for a Super Bowl contending team. So
That's what I'm talking about.
we have to be able to get some good reps, execute, and people got to make plays and cover up for the shortfalls of the people that I mentioned. Somebody need to be there and be able to make another play if Dare fumble. We got to be able to make another play if Damian Pierce gonna waste 5 downs. We got to be able to take advantage of it. Jaden Higgins got to stay on his block so when Noel get that screen, he can turn it upfield, turn that 4 yards into 25 yards. So those are the
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
things Jaden Higgins got to hold on to the ball and not let a DB take it from him. So the guys, CJ was a C player this week, but his guys around him were D and F, including
Mm.
Yep,
a top 5, a top 10 receiver in Nico. He was an F because
I can agree with that.
he's supposed to go over there and cuss everybody out, slam his helmet, slap Kaylee. Everybody give me the ball.
Yep,
Yeah. And you know
because
what? One last thing, Diddy. When you talk about adjustments, I was just thinking about this yesterday. I know we got to end this. I don't believe in the halftime adjustment thing. You know why? Because technology after every play, these dudes have technology in their hands with
mhm,
tablets and live plays. Like halftime adjustments were for guys like in my era that we didn't even
exactly.
have film to watch. We had notes of coaches in the press box. They had to come down to the locker room and say what they saw and make changes. They have live opportunity to make changes. And so, why do you have to wait so long to make changes when you see what you see? So
Maybe
that was one of the
Kaylee need
things
to
that
be in the press box.
No, you're right.
maybe
You can make live adjustments, like I was saying earlier about if
right.
Kaylee doesn't have to wait from game to game to be like, okay, you know what? I see what I did the first game, so now let me go and do this. That's what's scary about it because it's like, man, when you good, and right now
Mm,
he showed us bad, and I don't know, maybe Monday he does something that makes us say, hey, man, this guy, he actually may have something, but right now he's starting out 0-1. And I hope he's not 0-2 because if we end up 0-3, I think we all will be trying to say that, it's the offensive coordinator. We need a new offensive coordinator, which will be the worst thing ever. I do not want that because if we have to start again with another offensive coordinator, we're in the same position again. We'll be
mm,
right back in this same position again, wondering like, hey, is this gonna be the year and we gonna make it to the Super Bowl? Like I like to look at myself as somebody who knows football a little bit. I know ball, pause, and like I say, a lot of the times I speak bias of the team because I love the team. I've been following the team H Town, but it's crazy. Like this here, sometimes you gotta wipe your glasses off and really look through the lenses for real. And right now,
mm,
this is just not looking like a good team. Like, and I want to close by this. First and foremost, I'm not scared of what's name at all. Indianapolis or none of that. We talked about them kind of like being at the bottom of the AFC South, but right now that those guys are looking good. I just wish we would have came and it's only week 1 because that's what I would
mm,
tell any Colts fan. Pump your brakes. It's only week 1. But
right.
other than that, though, the way they came out, the way they looked prepared, the way they played that game, I know they had a lot of energy behind the owner just passing away, Jim Irsay. And I think they had put his name in the ring of honor, so they was pumped up. But we'll see, man, because they are definitely in our division, and we definitely got to face them guys twice this year. But I just hope
Hmm.
we have a good year of football, man. That, like I say, that loss that hurt pretty bad, man. That was old Texans. That was old Texans. Loss a Texans loss where it just seems like it just comes from out of nowhere.
Let me
And
tell you something. It's a good thing that it happened.
my homeboys who
It,
tried to call me after that happened.
it's a good thing it happened in September instead of December on Christmas Day. It gives D'Amico a chance to say, "Oh no, we ain't finna deal with this shit. This is
Hey,
September. This is September." He had to look at that shit on Christmas Day. Way in at the end of the season to the point that all the adjustments is gone. Like he's seeing this right now. So I think if anything is going to be changed, it's going to be changed real soon.
Most definitely, man. I hope that's what goes on, man. We appreciate everybody who was in the building. We got 121 people in the building right now. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, get down with us. Y'all know what it is, man. The Bull Ring, man. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all shout out. I give the Bull Ring a shout out every show. This show, you know, we interacted. It's but probably not as much as we normally do because we had to get these rants off, man. Like guys were really truly upset, but man, you guys, I was reading the comments. I always make sure to have them up on the screen, and y'all were making some good points. Let me make sure. So when y'all watch this show back, anybody that, because there's people who come and watch it after we are live because we leave it up. Yeah, the Bull Ring. Y'all make sure y'all check out those comments over there because those guys, they know ball. Pause. They know what they talking about, man, and they help us a lot with this show. But like I said,
sure.
man, at the end of the day, we are all Texans fans, man. We die hard. We ain't going nowhere. I wouldn't dare go root for another team. I know it's a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans came over here. We welcome y'all. You know, we ain't tripping. You know, y'all in Texas, so we the Houston Texans, so it makes sense. But other than that, though, man, I ain't going nowhere. I just hate that, you know, we started out in that 0-1 like that. I don't even know how confident I would have been if we actually marched down and won the game. I still would have been kind of nervous. I'm still waiting to see something. So hopefully this Monday, we'll be back Friday, 7 o'clock. We do this every Tuesday, every Friday at 7 o'clock. And y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. We here on YouTube. We here on, I was about to say Twitter, but we here on X. And we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all actually follow, because I know I say this every show, and then I go look on Twitter, and I be like, man, we ain't got nobody new following us, man. It's 118 people in here, so I know we can at least get about half of that on the subscribe and the followers, man. We will really appreciate that, man. It helps us in the algorithm, and it helps YouTube push our show out to other Texans fans like yourselves. And other than that, though, man, these my guys, man. We do this. Y'all watch this back. Y'all see Patton famous rant, man. We're gonna probably do a clip of it and put this up on the page. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram, follow us on X, follow us on Facebook, and follow us wherever you at, man. Going down, man. Still go Texans at the end of the day, man. Oh, my bad. Before we get out of here, let me do my shout outs to the Bull Ring. I almost forgot about y'all, but you know I do not forget about y'all. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Graffa O. Appreciate you. Want to give a shout out to Alan. Want to give a shout out to Brandon as always. Want to give a shout out to Dorsey Spencer. Appreciate you, my guy. The Bull Bash, and that's my guy Mellow Mike, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe over there on his channel too. We got AD in the building, man. Appreciate you, my guy, man. Get well. Appreciate you for tuning in on the show, man, and reposting it, man. Larry Payton, even though he was up here on the panel, he was in the Bull Ring with y'all guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, my guy. Big Sarge, man. Appreciate you, man. Sarge came through. Y'all make sure y'all go rock with, I'm pretty sure y'all rocking with his channel already, but y'all make sure y'all go over there and holler at him. DQ, appreciate DQ tuning in, man. I think my boy Ninja Cow, Ninja Cow was in the building. We had a Tennessee fan in the building, man.
Yeah.
Tennessee Tactical 1, appreciate you for tuning in. He said the Titans fans here, he say no hate, fellas. He say us Titans fans are losing it, y'all. Hey, we sitting in the same seat right now, my guy. Appreciate you for tuning in. And I think that might be it. Y'all know Highway Rider, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Victor Williams, appreciate you for tuning in. Let's see.
Did you see Terry Williams? He said that's the guy that
Terry Williams, T. Jones, appreciate you, T. Jones, Terry Williams. I see him right there. I think that might. Oh no, Julius Harris, man. Appreciate you, my guy. And Horace, appreciate you as always.
For sure.
And that's the Texans on 3, y'all, man. We're going to get up out of here. Make sure y'all here Friday, man. We might be a little bit more cool. But then again, we might be a little bit more crunk because it's more closer to game time. And you know how we ramp up. But y'all know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all. It is the Texans on 3. 1, 2, 3. Texans. We out.
Salute.
And another